Hello, assalamu alaikum, and welcome to my channel Networking with Nia Jarafin. I hope you have been chilling as always. Today I will toss in a new tech problem, the fix and hands-on troubleshooting. So straight up, let's jump in. Today I'm going to organize vendor promotional emails into dedicated Outlook folder. I'm choosing Outlook rules over tenant level blocking because the promotional emails that I receive in my Outlook, the payloads are not malicious. They do not have any links containing malicious activities, links, spyware, etc. But they are some kind of annoying for me. But if I directly choose to block it from the tenant level, it is going to take effect across the whole organization. So today my organization is in a very small position, but in future I might need those vendor emails for different promotions, right? So that's why I think for now I will just create some Outlook ruling by having a dedicated folder called vendor promotions maybe. That way I can keep my mailbox nice and clean without deleting or routing potential or futuristic, sales types email forward and deleting forever or not landing to my inbox at all. So for now, I will stick to Outlook ruling only, which is going to be user based only. So first I will go to, well, let me tell you, I have been receiving a lot of sales and promotional emails. I don't want those. So action one patching tool is one of them. For now in this video, I'm just going to filter the action one patching first. And based on your case, if you have any other thing, like you can do it, but let's start with the action one patching. So first I'll go to the Outlook web version, not the desktop Outlook or client version, because Outlook web version is tied to the 365 directly and it synchronizes information faster than the Outlook locally installed. In short, the rules I will create here has no dependency on any other application like Outlook installed locally. So it will take immediate action. That's it. So first I'll go to the inbox, create new subfolder. I will name it vendor promotions and maybe I'll choose a color. Maybe this one. Okay, now I have created the subfolder here. Now I'm going to create a rule for action one patching team. Whenever there will be an email coming from this exact vendor or this contract, it will immediately, first it will come to inbox, but in few seconds it must move to this subfolder called vendor promotions. Then I'll open up the action one patching team. I'll come here, 3 dot, advanced action, create a rule, more options from action one patching team, and the rule is here for all messages from action one patching team. Now add an action, move to a different folder, vendor promotions, move, run the rule now. So before I run the rule, in my inbox, if you see action one patching team on the, I think today. So let me see what happens. Let me take a snapshot. So I just took a snapshot and now save it. So if I want to change any ruling on that action we just made, we can just edit rule and we can change whatever we want. For now it is working. Let me see. Yeah, it's gone. If I go to now vendor promotions, it is here. Now there was a quick way I could have been done it, like advanced actions, create a rule. I could have been go here, choose a new folder, and then from the inbox I could have been choose this folder easily. But the reason I have done it this way, because that's the original way. And if you go this way, you can have more granular control. You can see other options. For more conditions, for more actions, you have to come here. That's the main portal. Thank you. Next, I am going to create one general promotion detection rule that checks both the subject and the body for sales, promotional keywords like promotion, promo, offer, deal, discount, newsletter, deal, save, and new feature, etc. So let's say this team privacy, this is a general notification that I get my card has been charged this much, but sometimes I also get promotional feature from them, or newsletter through team privacy, or Monday board, or maybe chat GPT, or Zoho team, etc. Truist Bank. So if I'm going to create rules individually for each vendor, then it is going to be lots of ruling, and when you have multiple rules, obviously the scalability is higher. That means I'm adding more overheads to maintain those kind of conditions and ruling. So I'm going to create one universal rule that will trigger based on some keywords. So for the general rule, This time I'm not going to go to inbox, I'll go to the gear icon. Again, I'm doing it from the web portal because it is directly connected to my tenant. So that means this web version talks to 365 ahead than any version installed in your mobile phone or in your desktop. So the web version takes actions before any other versions. Anyway, I'll go to the gear icon, mail, rules. I can see I have one rule, add a new rule. All right, so I'll give it a name. Maybe this is my name, promotional vendor emails. And I will choose a condition, critical, keyword, subject or body include. Well, let me see if I can. Subject or body include. And then I will include this keyword. Okay, I think it did not take the format I give it here. I pasted here, so I will have to paste one by one. Here's the critical thing. I should not put register here because sometimes we get some form for registration for other companies, legal terms, etc. So I should not paste register. Okay, I think that's the maximum threshold, but I would like to add some other keywords as well. So let me do it another way. Add another condition. I will do the same keywords. So I think this time it blocks me giving the two options together, message body and subject includes, but this time I will choose message body includes. So that's the maximum threshold, and if we want we can add another one, keywords, but we don't need anything else. We have already this one, subject or body includes these keywords, and then I have also added from here keywords, message body includes. So I have everything what I need. I don't need any other parameters. Now add an action, and the add an action I will select move to, select a folder, move to a different folder, inbox, selecting the same vendor promotion thread, folder, move, save. Okay, here is some basic understanding. If you see they are in sequence, that means this rule will take effect first. So whatever parameters are there in this rule, it will take effect first. And if it misses by any chance, or let's say it does not miss anything, if it delivered its job or it did its job, and then the second rule will also be applied. Okay, I can move it, right? That means this will take first. This rule will be applied first and then this one. But that looks good. In general, any promotional email should be scanned with those keyword first. If that's missed, then this can be applied. Another key information is this rule is just created right now. It will not scan anything or apply to any previous email with those keywords. If I want to have it applied, then explicitly I have to go more actions and then run rule now. If I say run rule, so it's gonna take some time. So it has finished applying. So here you go. It applied all that rule. I see register. Well, I removed the register word, but I think there are some kind of keywords. That's why it moved to this folder. Here you go. Join us. If this helped, hit subscribe for more real hands-on tech troubleshooting. Any questions, any thoughts, drop them in the comments. Stay tuned and I will see you in the next one.